Hi, my name's Sinead Hamzawi. I'm from Dublin, but I'm currently living in Sydney, Australia, and I work for Universal Music Group Australia. So I actually didn't start out in accounting. My degree and early career were in event management. So back then I was probably a little bit cynical and naive. I thought that accounting was just moving numbers around the spreadsheet, but I was soon proven wrong. After a few years in events and a year off backpacking, I found myself back in DIT doing a postgrad in accounting, and I successfully completed that, which led to a training contract and subsequently my CAP 2 and FAE qualifications. So interestingly, my journey in accounting actually happened at the same time as my journey into sustainability. My first role, I was very lucky, was internal audit at Bord na Móna, right as they were transitioning from peat extraction into renewable energy. So their brown to green strategy was a real world example of a business recognising the need to evolve for both relevance and survival. And it was there that I saw how climate and sustainability could intersect with finance, strategy and risk. Since then, I've worked with EY, both in Dublin and in Sydney, gaining experience across external audit and enterprise risk. And I later moved into the FMCG sector, working with two large multinationals, where I've deepened my understanding of supply chains, financial operations, and corporate risk. So did all of that through the lens of accountability and sustainability. And then most recently, I've joined Universal, where I continue to explore the role that finance plays in helping build resilient, ethical, and forward-thinking businesses. I would love the opportunity to represent chartered accountants at the One Young World Summit. I'm passionate about showing that you don't need sustainability in your job title to drive real change. And I believe that the work that I'm doing to support the SDGs makes me a strong ambassador, not only for the Institute, but for the wider membership too. Professionally, my background has mainly been internal audit, SOX, risk and compliance, areas that directly uphold SDG 16, strong institutions. This work strengthens corporate accountability, transparency and ethical business practices. Academically then, I completed a qualification in Environment, Sustainability and Climate from UCC during COVID. So this expanded my understanding of systems thinking, climate and social equity, perspectives that I now bring to both work and personal life. In terms of the community, SDG 17, Partnerships for the Goals, is the one that I feel most connected to. The truth is, I think that none of the SDGs can really be achieved alone, so collaboration is key. In that spirit, I'm a committee member for Chartered Accountants Ireland in Sydney, helping to welcome visiting leaders and creating opportunities for Irish chartered accountants abroad to connect and collaborate. I also contributed to the Irish Government's Diaspora Strategy 2026, representing our profession in policy consultations on culture, education and community. And then finally, I advocate for SDG 5, gender equality, by actively participating in women in leadership initiatives hosted by groups like Oracle and the Ireland Funds. So to conclude, I think that attending the One Young World Summit would allow me the opportunity to share both Irish and global perspectives and continue building on the partnerships that drive real, lasting change.